So hey everyone, welcome back to the Skillsharp, and today in this video we are going to see the next operators in Python programming language, and they are called as special operators in Python programming language. These operators are basically membership operators and identity operators. Membership operator is basically invented in Python, and then after it is adopted by other programming languages such as Go, etc. etc. I think in Kotlin it is also there. So let's start with the membership operator. And what is the exact purpose of membership operator and why we need the membership operator? So let's imagine you are in Avengers and you are the new recruitee of Avengers. You are the new superhero, right? So here this is the list of Avengers I have created, and you can see this list contains Iron Man, then Black Widow, Hulk, Thor, Cap, Vision, etc. etc. And you don't know who is the member of Avenger and who is not, right? So in usual programming language like C++ and C, you have to loop through it and check it. But in Python, you can do it like this. So you are you want to check Superman is in Avengers or not. So Superman in Avengers. And when I print it, so let's print the statement. Print. Yeah, I made a mistake. I need to close the parenthesis correctly. So just close the parenthesis and run it. So you can see it returns false because Superman is not present in the list. So in this way in operator works. It iterates over a iterable and then it will return true or false based on the value that we want is present in that iterable list or not. Okay, so let's check for Hulk and it will return true because Hulk is an Avenger and my favorite Avenger too. Okay, so the second membership operator is not in operator, and here you can see in not in operator. Let's print. Okay, let's print Superman not in Avengers, and it will return us true. So you can see how the not in operator work. It basically the parody of in operator, or you can say it's the counterpart of in operator. Okay, so it will negate the statement or the result done by in operators. Then again, you can say in operator is not only working on like dictionaries, list or tuples, it works on string as well, because in Python string is an also iterable object. Okay, so I created a string called name and assign it to my name Akshay, and let's print. Okay, so here you can see H is in a name or not, and the most important thing is you need to provide it as a string, otherwise it will considered as a object or a variable. Okay, so it will return true because H is present in the name Akshay. So you can use in operator for string as well. Okay, so let's go towards the next concept, that is the most important, membership operator in dictionary. And why I am talking about this, because in dictionary membership operator works a little bit differently. So just for the demonstration purpose, I am creating here a dictionary dict1 equals to curly braces, and let's create a dictionary. So key is 1 colon, and I'm assigning a value a to it. Key is 2, then colon, and assign a value of b to the it, then again assign a value of c to it. Okay, so now you can see here we have created a dictionary, and let's print a in dict1. It means we are checking the membership of a is in dictionary 1. What do you think? What will be the result? I think you might say it is true, right? So let's run. It's false. But why it's false? Because you can see here dictionaries has keys as integer 1 2 3 etc etc, and here it checks for keys. So it will check the keys of dictionary and it will check a is in any key. So no, there is no key with the name a, that's why it return false. If I change a with 1 and it run it again, you can see it is present. So you can see how membership operator work differently in Python dictionaries. Then our next topic and next type of special operators is identity operators. There are two types of identity operator. The first one is operator and the second one is not operator. So let's take an example of is operator. Okay, so we use is operator when we want to check something has the same memory location or something is matches with something. Okay, so here I have created a string called name Akshay and I am checking a string literal Akshay is variable name, right? And let's print it. So I'm going to print it, print. Okay, and let's run this. So now you can see it returns false. Oh, okay, it returns false because you can see the string literal and the string assigned to the variable are not same. Okay, so here, okay, I corrected it and now you can see it will return true. So what basically is operator do is it will check the string or the two things are same or not. But you might say why the is operator is there? We can use double equal to sign instead, right? Yeah, we can. And now you can see the parity of operator like not, or we can reverse it with is not. Okay, you can say. Okay, and if I run this, okay, so you can see here is and is not both are the identity operators, right? Yeah, let's come to our question, why we are not using double equals to sign and why is there like we are using is operator and what is the need of is operator. Okay, so for that you need to understand the concept of memory allocation. In every language memory is allocated in a physical memory. Okay, and in that memory there is some address given to it. So in Python it is the same. So how we can check the memory addresses allocated to the certain variable? Okay, so here if I create one variable a and that I will assign a value of 25 to it, and let's try to print id of a. Let's run it. Now you can see it will return a long long integer or long number string. Okay, so it is nothing but the address of the memory location. What it represent is 25 value is stored in the specific address and that address is written by the id of a. Okay, so what the is operator is doing, it is creating nothing but an id. It's checking the id of the operators. Okay, so I will show you how it works. Okay, for this purpose I am going to create a list called list1 and I am assigning some values to the list1. So 1 2 and 3. Okay, so this is my first list, and again I will create a second list as well, and that's a list2, and I will assign the same value 1 2 and 3 to this list as well. Okay, so how these lists are represented in memory, right? So let's firstly print the list1 equals to list2. Okay, so let's check what we are getting here. So we are getting here true, right? Okay, so just remember it, we are getting true. So it is comparing all the elements of the list. Okay, so you can say it's comparing the lists. or whatever there is in the list, right? But what if I will replace this double equals to sign with is operator or identity operator. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, is, and if I will run it, you can see it return false. Why it return false? It return false because it will check the IDs or the memory addresses of both the list, and both the lists are different. So you can imagine this is the first list, okay, and let's name it list 1. This is the second list and its name is list 2. Okay, and you know, like lists have their specific addresses. Okay, so this list 1 has its address. So let's imagine the address of list 1 is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so this is the address of list 1, and let's imagine the address of list 2 is, this is our list 2 and its address is, it's 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so these two entities has two different objects, so two different lists are created in the memory, right? And so when we use ID, then it will compare the ID of the first list to the ID of the second list, and that's why it will return false. But when we use double equals to sign, so you can imagine like 1 2 and 3, those are the three elements. Okay, those are the three primitives. They have their some specific memory addresses. Okay, and from our list 1, the first item of list 1 is 1, right? So the first item of the list 1 points to 1, right? Second item of our list 1, that is 2, and it will point to the 2, and third item of our list point to the 3. Okay, in the same way, from our second list, first item will point to 1, second item will point to 2, and third item will point to 3. Okay, and whenever we use double equals to sign, then it will check what is there in the memory. So 1 2 and 3 are the same in both the lists. That's why whenever we use double equals to sign, it will return us true. But whenever we write is or identity operator, then it will check its memory addresses, list's memory addresses, and it will return false to us. Okay, so in this way we can differentiate double equals to versus is in the Python programming language. So this is all for this video. I hope this video will change your mindset. I hope this will, okay, so this is all for this video, and I hope this video will be helpful for you, and if you think it, then please share, subscribe and like it. We will see you in the next video. Till then, happy coding.